Welcome to Drop the Puck for the second of our live games in this NIHL North Cup streaming series. We're here at Planet Ice Widnes.
We've reached the midpoint of the streaming series with 3 games played, and the Wild are sitting top of the pile, 3 from 3.
So without further ado, it's time to go down to the ice. It's time to
drop the puck. We've got a shout out from Amy Dodson. Shout out to Jack watching at home. So big shout out to Jack. And also Drop Dead Bilbo. Thank you very much for the support, my friend.
Jack the Hack.
Morris works that puck around well. Managed to find Brammer. Takes a dangerous shot. He had plenty of space there to get that off. And Brammer once more is one of them players you cannot give time on the puck to. Blue line shot. Well cut out there by Gilbert. As Wild managed to clear the zone. 30 seconds remain on the power play. Kemp still being vocal from the box.
Oh, here we go.
Brammer gains the zone. He's got Humphries in support. Goes round the back of the boards. Duncan. Toth manages to get a stick in there. Barnes gets round one man. It's a 2-on-1 situation. Gilbert and Barnes. Tries to find Gilbert on the back door. It's well read by Hadfield. Great play, and that should have been Widnes 1-0, Gary, as the power play expires.
Yeah, excellent save by Hadfield there.
Down the other way, Brammer. Can't reel that in, and Pearson does well to knock that away. But yet, those sorts of plays, Gary, between Barnes and Gilbert there, you'd expect Mikey Gilbert to have found the back of the net with that.
Well, I've said it earlier, and I'm going to say it again. It's a very, very tough blue wall to break today. Sheffield, obviously, their game plan is not to let Widnes.
As it's scraping round now in that low slot, they've managed to put it into the corner safely. Hughes and Barron tied up on the boards for a minute there. And here comes Springer Hughes now. Puts it across. Backdoor attempt there. Well, maybe Lamming should have made it 1-0 Sheffield there with that one.
Yeah, Pearson looked like he didn't know where it had gone at one point.
Barron's come out with that puck though, down the far side.
Oh, and the official just gets in the way.
Yeah, it's a lazy backhand, it's easily intercepted, but the Wild have done well to regain possession once more. Play it off the half boards.
Well crowded out. Oh,
and Pywell's done well to maintain possession there. Yeah. Nixon going to chase that down. Hughes has to react quickly. Nixon and Hughes. Nell puts it back into the corner. Wild doing well with G. And now managed to clear that out. Chris G gains his own for the Wild. Looks in the middle, tries to find Tarpey.
Oh, right across the goal.
Mauer takes the shot, and it's in! Mike Mauer from the high slot. Well, that was a well-worked play there by Widnes.
Yeah, when that puck came in and flew across the face of goal, thought he'd lost the opportunity, but Mauer picks it up and as calm as you like, slots it right in the goal. There you go, back across the goal, and he picks it, slams it home, and gives Widnes Wild the lead here today. It's now Widnes Wild 1, Sheffield Scimitars 0.
So 2 minutes gone in this second period, still 1-0 to the Widnes Wild. Remember, we have got Jack Brammer currently saving that 10-minute penalty. He's still sat in the penalty box at the moment. As Sheffield player loses edge there, that was Pywell. Out in front, G, Samoa. And Sheffield have done well as they turn up ice very quickly with Pywell. Cam Pywell brings it in, looking for support. Well, Kemp does well, and there's an official's arm up. To the bench goes Hadfield. There's the play blown dead. And that's a hooking call on Kemp, who's not happy with that at all. Well, Lee Kemp makes his way to the penalty box. He shakes his head in disgust.
He's not happy.
17:28 remain in the second period. And onto the power play go the Scimitars. Sheffield trying to work that around well, but Baldwin gets his stick there and turns it out very quickly. And here come the boys in blue once more. Tate gains his own. Turns back. Finds Yardley at the blue. Takes the shot from the point. Looked more like it was going for the tip in as the puck bounces up in the air and comes down on the pad again. Everyone lost sight of that then. 16-15 remain in the second now. Hager does well just to knock that away. We've got a minute 15 remaining on the power play. Sheffield. Carelessly dumped that in the zone and, well, that's cleared straight out by Jordan Griffin.
Widnes doing a great job of just keeping this puck at bay down the other end of the ice.
Here comes Yardley one more. Takes a shot, great blocker save from Pearson. Nell can't get there. Toth's doing well to try and dig it out, but it's recovered once more by Sheffield. Trying to squeeze it in the inside post. Ends up using Humphreys behind. Miscommunication with Duncombe. And it's going to be Barnes and Duncombe there. Duncombe does well and uses his experience over the speed, but it's come out. Gilbert! And what a save. Hadfield denies Mike Gilbert. Another shot for Barnes. Ball down. There it is.
Short-handed goal by Widnes. And oh my goodness, they definitely caught Sheffield on the hop there. You see the puck comes flying across and it's slotted home. As calm as you like. Barnes giving them that extra goal lead. And now, you've got to say to yourself, Sheffield, what have you got to do? But now we're down to the other end of the ice. Can the three men of the Wild put a dent in this? And we're back to 4 men on the ice for Widnes as Tarpey returns.
Tate with the puck for the Scimitars. As we enter the final 15 seconds now of the 5-on-4. Hughes lays it back. Gibson puts the shot wide of the post. Wild clear it out once more. 3, 2, 1. Back to full strength.
And I'll tell you what, Ben, Wild's done excellently with 3 players there, keeping them, the Scimitars at bay.
Yeah, the PK unit of the Wild doing exceptionally well. Pearson doing well. But you've got to ask, Gary, what Steve Weeks got to get into this Sheffield team to get them to be able to hit the back of the onion sack?
Well, as Barnes, Brownlee takes a bit of a knock there. He's on the kneeling down the ice. The officials just check he's all right. Probably just a little bump. But getting back to your question,
and no sooner, well, that's going to be a high stick call. No sooner have they got off the power play, they're on the penalty kill now as Lamming goes to the box.
Well, talk about pendulum swings here. The ice is certainly tilting in favour of Widnes at the moment, as they've got the extra man. 2 minutes of power play with 6 minutes 30 seconds remaining on the clock.
Face off back underway. Up, back onto the pad. Wild now in the dangerous position of being on the power play in the Sheffield zone, and Barron just conducting the pace from behind that net. Toth takes the shot, looks for the deflection. Barry does well to keep it with the point. Tom Barry took that shot, and it's off a player and out into the corner. Toth trying to battle off Morris as he clears it down. It's going to go all the way back down for Barry. But as you were saying, what's Steve Weeks got to do, Gary?
So you know what? He's got a good squad there. I just don't. Oh, there's a Wild coming in. I don't understand it. They've had the opportunities. It's just that little final touch to get it in.
And Nixon decides to dump that and chase that in himself, but it's going to be recovered by Baldwin.
But what they can't do,
to find Coulter on the stretch pass.
I've got to say, the one thing they've got to do is got to try and keep discipline here, because tempers are starting to rise a little bit. You can see the things are starting to agitate the Scimitars.
Duncombe dumps that down. It's going to be held up for Baldwin to pick that up. 5:15 now remain in this period. 35 seconds on the power play. Sheffield trying to clear it out off the boards in front of the official. And they manage to clear the zone. Only to Coulter, just outside neutral ice, who finds Barnes.
To the corner and send that around the boards.
Once more, Barnes decides to take the shot, looks for the redirect out in front. It's a panic with Hager, and they've pushed it out onto a blue stick, and as they calmly dump that away. Well, there's the final seconds of the power play for the Wild, as that one goes amiss for them. Back to full strength, back into the action straight away, Lamming, but it's with Barnes. Can you save for Tangari as that comes off the pipework?
Well, what a play that would have been if that had gone in.
Tate. Lamming just couldn't reel that in. It's gone to Griffin. Griffin backhands at him, picked up by Barnes once more. Barnes got Hager in support, but he doesn't need him. And Adam Barnes drives a low shot past Hadfield.
Well, for all the efforts he tried on the previous shot, and it came off the post, he made sure this time, as he fires it home and gives the Widnes Wild a 3-goal lead here today at Plant Ice Widnes. It's now Widnes Wild 3, Sheffield Scimitars 0.
Well, Gary, they're going to need something within this period, I would say, to try and get back in the game. Yeah. Otherwise, that's going to be a long third period, an uphill battle.
Well, that was the one thing that the Wild did in last week's game between these two, where every time it was coming towards the close of the period, the Wild managed to claw one back, but they still came back from 5-3 to tie it and take it into overtime. Scimitars are going to have to pull something out the bag now to try and get this one back.
As Morris just coughs that puck up, and Jordan on the neutral line. Morris put in once more into that slot, over the backhand. Jordan again decides to take the shot. Pearson just palms that away. Hughes couldn't find G. And Pywell, does well wait a little wave of the wand and tried to backhand it in. Nixon takes a shot off the shoulder, gets the rebound.
And that's what they needed.
Well, Tyler Nixon picks that up. You could see the initial shot comes off the shoulder of Pearson. And that's what I said, Gary, about loose change. You can't leave any lying around. Nixon helps himself, thank you very much. And Sheffield get some sort of claw back in this game.
Yeah, as he's been given a lifeline to his teammates here. It's now Widnes Wild 3, Sheffield Scimitars 1, and there's still 3 minutes 10 seconds remaining in this second period.
Puck drops. We're underway for this third and final period, as we've got the man advantage to Sheffield, and immediately they look to capitalise, gaining the zone with Hughes. Hughes takes a shot. There it is! Well, they've come on with the quick 1-2.
And the Widnes guys are just standing there looking at each other going, hang on, we weren't ready.
Well, Ruskin Hughes, the top scorer for the Scimitars, puts another one on the board.
Yeah, he brings out from the back, feeds it straight up and fires it straight in the net.
Face off left hand side of Pearson, picked up by Baldwin. Griffin comes in to try and clear it out. Gilbert now. Near side boards, fed through no man's land. Brownlee does well to try and drive it through that blue wall, but they've turned it around of the Scimitars with Hurst. Hurst looking for the drop pass. They've managed to find Sean Wild, takes the shot. It's deflection, it's in off Hurst.
And that's what they needed.
Well,
Scimitars are back in this.
The Sean Wild shot looked like it was going. Glove top side. Hurst gets his stick in the way.
And he did enough to just get in the way of Pearson as the shot come in. He comes across the face of goal, deflects the puck down over the top of Pearson, and gives the Scimitars the tie-in score here. It's now 5 minutes 26 remaining in this third and final period. Widnes Wild 3, Sheffield Scimitars 3.
So guys, don't forget, if it goes to overtime, let's see your predictions in the comments. Who do you think's going to take it? 1:05 remaining in this period. Face off, crucially won there by the Wild. Given straight away though. And Will Newcomb for the Scimitars into the final minute. And it's in! Well, Humphreys with an absolute snipe and a half.
And we've been saying it, Ben. He's been taking them opportunities. He fires it home. Pearson's left stranded. As it comes out, he sees his opportunity, turns and fires a one-timer, and it's in the back of the net. And Sheffield have taken a surprise lead.
So, Mark, difficult result there. Now, we did mention on commentary, Mark, that there was missed opportunities taken away there by the Wild. You know, times that they should have potentially buried the puck. There was an early opportunity in the first period. We spoke about Mike Gilbert, and then a bit later on, Adam Barnes just putting it wide of the post. Do you think that's what's really been the deficit today?
I think we can look at individual missed chances, but I don't think that's it's really fair to put it on anyone's head. I think at the end of the day, everybody had to dig in that third period and see it out, and I think that's where we came unstuck. It wasn't necessarily earlier in the game. I think if we'd taken over the chances, maybe it would have been of benefit to us, but you know, they could have put another couple in the third. We don't really know, but it's that third period that's disappointing. And
we've said it numerous times here on Drop the Puck, the word discipline. Silly penalties picked up today by the Wild that allowed Sheffield back into the game and get that momentum. What's got to change for the Wild going forward for the remaining fixtures, especially with it being a double header?
Yeah, it's on big ice as well, so we need the numbers out there. I think the second period in particular killed us a bit with penalties. I don't know, a few of the guys would want those back, and it's a shame really, because I think our second period was probably our strongest period. I think if we'd had 5 guys on the ice in that second, I think we could have built up our lead a little bit more. So yeah, we need to stay out of the box, quite obviously. It wasn't quite as bad in the third as it was in the second, but you know, we've started on a penalty kill, and that's led to the sort of downward trajectory through that third period. So yeah, staying out of the box is a big thing, but I think it's discipline elsewhere on the ice as well.
Well, Mark, obviously tough defeat today, but it's a learning curve. We can take something away from the positives. Phil Pearson, despite that last shot, I mean, I think most netminders in the league would have struggled to save that from Humphreys.
It's a freak shot, that. I don't think I don't think he could try that another 100 times and find the net the way he did. He wasn't even looking when he shot it. So yeah, it's just one of those things that goalie's not going to stop one of those. I don't think any goalie in this competition, like you say, would have stopped that.
I think Lady Luck was on their side, wasn't it? There,
yeah, I think on
just
that
a little
bit. But yeah, that's it doesn't really account for the other 2 that came before that in the third. So.
No, we'll let you get back in the dressing room with the lads. Thank you for taking the time to talk with us, and good luck for the rest of the series.
Cheers, thanks guys.